Hi guys, welcome to Tiffany's Fine Art. I'm Tiffany, the artist behind it all. If it's your first time here, I'd like to say a big hello and I hope you enjoy. And in today's painting lesson, we're going to paint a basic sky. So if that's something you think you want to learn, stick around and I hope you enjoy. Let's go paint. So I like working with the highlights first because the shadows seem to kill the brightness of the light when we have to paint over the top of them. So because of this, I understand why sky might be hard for beginners because they can get a little complex. You want everything to be soft enough, yet you still want those bright, vibrant colors that are in a lot of most skies. The best way to get your brights bright enough is to lay on thicker paint than the rest of the sky. And that just means if you have to keep going over it or get a thicker brush and really glob it on the paintbrush. The reason you do this is when light hits the paint that is extruding from the canvas, it produces, or the light bounces off of that paint differently. So your eye catches the light bouncing off of that paint and it makes it seem brighter. So skies have both soft and hard edges. And there really is no right or wrong way of the placement of the clouds, but the key is not to overdo the hard edges. There's a lot of clouds in the sky, like this one has. Vary them. They have soft clouds, which blend really easily, and you can have those sharp-edged clouds. And remember, if you're doing the sharp-edged clouds, only make the top of them a sharp edge, because a lot of them that have a sharp edge at the top are always blended nicely at the bottom. So always remember that. So make sure to keep them varied. It will help break up the sections of the clouds to know that one is on top of the next. And it will also help with atmospheric perspective. Try saying that 5 times fast. All that atmospheric perspective is, the further away you get from the viewer, the smaller and lighter the clouds become. And keep that in mind for all aspects of your painting, even if it's mountains, hills, anything. The further away, the less detailed and the lighter it becomes. And you'll hear me talk about this a lot throughout my videos because it's a key factor in creating depth. Now right now I'm trying to cover up all my underpainting, which I did in acrylics. I do this for 2 reasons. One, I get the colors closer to the way I want them. And 2, adding the blue of the sky in oils lets me blend the clouds wet into wet, creating a smoother transition instead of blending wet into dry. Now a lot of people can blend wet into dry. Me personally, I found that when I try to blend wet into dry, I can't get the edges as smooth as I like them. So I always make sure to add the blue when I add the clouds as well. Also, when I block in acrylics, if you've noticed in the beginning, a lot of the left upper corner, that was all blocked in a cloud. The one main focus is when you're doing a sky, you don't want big, thick blocks of clouds. Break them up with sky. Add a little blue in between it. And it's the same thing with doing trees. If you struggle and your trees don't look right, add the color behind it. Most of the time it's the sky. That will help to make it look real. There's a lot of blue that is in between cloudy skies. So keep that in mind. If your clouds look a little too blocky, that could be a big deal. thing I like most about oils is the dry time. When you are doing something soft like a sky, you want to blend after you complete each little section, which is what I do. Every once in a while you'll see me take my mop brush and blend in everything I kind of just painted. Because oils dry so slow, you don't have to worry about working super fast, so you'll have time to blend before it dries. So there you have it. Painting a sky really isn't that hard. Don't get too boggled down in the clouds have to be perfect, because they really don't. If you look outside, there are sharp clouds, soft clouds, in all different directions. The number one thing to remember though is where your light source is at, and try and break up the clouds. If the cloud is too blocky and there's no sky shining behind it, I guarantee that might be one of your problems. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a comment below because I would love to hear your thoughts on it. I read all of them personally. If you really like this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you did enjoy this and you want to see some more, make sure to hit that subscribe button and that little annoying bell so you don't miss the next ones. Bye guys!